Good day everyone, it's Simon Corbett here from the Inspire Learning team. This video will explore how you can add sounds and dialogue to a Christmas film clip to make it your own. I hope you enjoy it. Before starting, you may want to download the Santa Run Christmas clip I have used in the video. To do this, see the hints and tips video I have also created to accompany this guide. I hope you have a Christmassy time editing and adding sounds to your own clips. Let's get started. First of all, look for the iMovie app. The icon is purple with a white star and a little camera in it. Click on the app to open up iMovie. Click the plus sign and select the movie option so we can get started on our sound editing project. In the Moments section of the media bar, look for the film you have downloaded already, Santa Run. Click the movie until a blue tick appears and look for the words in blue which say Create Movie near the bottom of the screen. Click that. Your film clip will appear on the iMovie timeline. You can see here that if you press the play button, you can watch the film. You can use your finger to move the timeline bar, which is the white line in the middle, from side to side to navigate across the duration of your film, either backwards or forwards. It's a good idea to watch your film at this point to get ideas for the different sounds and dialogue we can include on this clip. We are now going to add some sound effects to our Christmas clip. Click on the audio button on the screen. Look for the sound effects button. Let's try adding a skidding sound when Santa arrives on his sleigh. I can see something that says car skid. Click the add button and you will notice a blue piece of sound has now been added to the movie timeline at the bottom. If you click on the blue piece of sound, a yellow box will appear around it. You can make the sound longer or shorter by dragging with your finger, and you can increase the volume by clicking the volume button or decrease the volume. You can even manipulate the speed to make it faster or slower. Have a little play around and experiment with these features. If you hold down on the sound, you can move your finger around to reposition the sound on the movie timeline. This is useful because sometimes the sound doesn't match up exactly with the images on the screen, so you can play around and move it to a better position if needed. Let's add another sound effect. I'm now going to add a coin drop sound effect when the star falls from the tree. I have lined up the white line on the iMovie timeline and I've pressed add when the star begins to fall. You can now hear what sounds like metal dropping as the star falls from the tree. Continue this process. Move the timeline around using your finger and add different sound effects to match up with the images on the screen. This time I have added a jet flyby sound as Santa whizzes past the snowman. Next, I'm going to add a comedy whistle when the snowman's head falls to the ground. As you can see, his body gets catapulted away and his head falls down. I have lined up the timeline so that when I click comedy whistle, you get a little whistling sound as his head falls into the snow. Have a little play around and add more sound effects. You can see here I've actually got two sound effects overlapping each other, the police siren and the jet flyby. You can overlap different sound effects so that you can hear different things at the same time. I'm now adding a few final sound effects. I have added on the kids cheering sound effect when Santa finally delivers the presents and the applause sound effect. Next up, we're going to look at adding some dialogue using the microphone feature. The microphone or voice recording tool is really useful for adding dialogue and speech. Click the microphone icon to create your own voice recording. Click the record button. Come up with your own dialogue for the characters in the story. The dialogue is what the characters say or the sounds they make. Hey kids, Merry Christmas! I'm in a rush to deliver these toys. Sound recordings appear as a light purple colour on the timeline. As before, you can move them using your finger or change the volume or speed to manipulate the sound even further. Let's add some dialogue for the snowman character. Hey, I know how to catch Santa. Uh-oh. Remember to use your finger to navigate along the timeline and film. Add more dialogue as you go using the voiceover recording tool. On to plan B. There's no stopping me now. Use your voice to add more dialogue for each character and create your own narrative or story to match the images in the clip. Nearly there, nearly there. The toys are, but no! I give up. It's gonna be a lonely Christmas. Thanks, Santa! Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have some great fun adding and editing sound effects and dialogue on this Christmassy clip. Merry Christmas from the Inspire team. This Hints and Tips video, which complements the Santaran Christmas sound editing video, will show you how to use Showbie to share the Christmas Santaran clip with the pupils in your classroom. To share film clips with pupils, simply use Showbie. The class discussion area on your class channel is a good place to put any films that you want to share with the pupils. Simply press the Add button. Select from the photo library section the film clip that you would like to add to the class discussion area. Once you have found the video you would like to add, click it until a blue tick appears. Click Done, and then access this through the All Photos and Videos section. Once you have clicked Done, it will take a few seconds for the video to upload. Once the video has uploaded and appears on the class discussion page, you can hold down your finger on the library movie and rename it to something more appropriate. In this case, I have called it Santaran Film Sound Editing. This just means it's easier for the pupils to locate, especially if you have lots of things on your class discussion page. The video is now uploaded onto Showbie. The children can simply open the class discussion page. Again, using their finger, hold down the Santaran Film sound editing clip and click the word Share. The film clip will take a moment to load, and then the pupils will have the option to save the film to their videos. It will either say Save to Video or Add Photos, and the icon for this is an arrow facing down in a box. To check the film has saved, simply open your photo and video gallery. It should be visible in the camera roll. We can now use this in iMovie to add sound effects and dialogue.